I don't know how many of you have noticed this, but it seems like there's a trend where the world's worst drivers are addicted to streaming themselves driving. And it feels less like it's even a driving stream, it's more like a Russian roulette stream because it's just a matter of time before someone dies from it. I have seen so many clips over the last couple months of people streaming while in the car and then getting into an accident, and the entire time they're just glued to their chat without even paying attention to the road. They basically treat their car like it's a fucking meteor and they're crashing it into the dinosaurs out there. Like, there is just no even attempt to brake in certain cases. It's a blatant disregard not only for their own lives, but the safety of all of the innocent people around them. It's unfortunately become pretty popular to stream racing out there on the public roads and cutting up and shit. And the people that are doing this are probably not even able to, like, rub their tummy and their head at the same time, yet they're out there doing these maneuvers and inevitably crashing because they're fucking horrible at it and shouldn't be doing it on public roads in the first place. So I keep seeing all of these car crash clips from streamers that are streaming this entire thing. I muted the audio in the clip because it's just music playing, there's no talking, but you can see the stream chats popping off with 3 people. Someone said SMH Melt can't drive, and that comment's going to age like wine. That was Nostradamus right there with the prediction, because Melt's about to get into an accident. Melt is basically like fucking SpongeBob with the boatmobiles, just always crashing, it seems, because he is a truly terrible, terrible driver. Shout out to one of the 3 viewers in this guy's stream that decided to type in chat, "I'm jerking on big cocks" during the car crash. This one's for you, buddy. Nice. Now anyway, let's go ahead and show you the other angle of the crash. You get a couple different angles here from this disaster. You get the fucking GTA cinematic cam coming in for a moment. Apparently both of these vehicles were racing. So that first clip you saw, like the dash cam, that car was racing with the streamer whose cabin you can see in. And that car tries to cut across multiple lanes, it seems, and hits right into the other vehicle, causing that big crash, which apparently led to multiple injuries, none life-threatening, as I understand it, at least based on current information. But you can see the panic inside the cabin when they realize what's happened, and they're going so fast that this could just be immediately life-ending. And luckily it wasn't. Also, luckily there were no other innocent vehicles involved in this crash. I believe it was just these 2 that were both streaming while driving. And to call this driving is being very generous with the term. It would also be a stretch to even call it racing. That's very loosey-goosey too, because they're so fucking horrible at it. It's more like they were just putting pedal to the metal with the orb of confusion in their cars. Because there's like no thoughts going through the minds of either driver here at all. Not paying any attention, nothing. It is just a catastrophe from start to finish. I also can't even begin to compute with what the driver was thinking, the one that was cutting across like fucking 9 lanes there before blasting the other streamer's car. I don't even know what the plan was. It's not like he's actually like driving or racing. At that point, he's just kind of like drifting through lanes, and it looks like he's treating his car like a fucking torpedo solely to hit the other streamer's car. And the other streamer also seems to have been cutting across lanes all willy-nilly and didn't see that his friend was doing the same, and then they collided. And then when you see the footage inside the cabin, nobody is really ready for what's just happened. Like the passenger there, she doesn't have her seatbelt on properly. She's got it tucked behind her back, it seems, so it's not across her chest, and she has her legs on the dashboard. So in an accident like this, that's probably some broken legs. And based on one of the reports I've seen, there are people saying that one of the passengers fucked their legs up. I imagine if that's true, it's probably her. Since her legs were on the dash and the seatbelt wasn't on properly, she probably did get like really fucked up from it. I imagine quite a few of them did. This is a very high-speed collision. All entirely avoidable if they weren't fucking streaming while driving and racing on public roads. It's so crazy to me, especially considering that the guy whose cabin you saw in, This isn't his first time having something like this happen with streaming and driving.
On everything, chat, hold up. Let me just pull over real quick so Twitch don't be on my dick. Bro, come on, bro. Say nothing, bro. You just hit my shit, bro. You just hit my shit, bro. Bro, come on, bro.
This one is some fucking disgusting gaslighting here from the goober. You can see through his VOD, he is on his phone while driving, because he's too busy talking to chat. Even right before this crash, he is literally looking at his phone, showing chat, talking to them, and then he turns into this guy, it seems. And then he gets out and he's like, "You hit me! Come on, bro! Are you fucking serious? Dude! Bro, what, bro? Oh my god!" It's so sickening. I don't know what the aftermath of that was. Hopefully he was found at fault, since there's overwhelming evidence to suggest that he was not paying attention while driving. He was too preoccupied with his fucking stream chat. And even if some little weasel tried to argue his case that he had finally pulled his peepers away from his phone to try and make this turn, because he wasn't, like, looking at it while turning, it's still very clear that he was impacted by the distraction of the chat, because when he makes this turn, doesn't seem like he checks his mirrors or anything. He just fucking goes for it, like, good luck. And then this happens, right after being so focused on stream chat, not the road. So I still think it's a case of him being a terrible shit driver that had spent way too long not focused on his driving. So yeah, this guy has a history of streaming while driving and then crashing. He is a horrible driver, and I think driving streams should be highly frowned upon in the first place. They are extremely dangerous. And I know he's not going to lose his license or anything, which is pretty crazy to me. It feels like no one really loses their license anymore. This guy could fucking ramp his car off of a parked tow truck and crash it into a post office, and they'd still probably let him get behind the wheel of a vehicle. Like, this guy is horrible at driving and loves to, like, stream while doing it and racing on public roads and crashing, and he's still going to be able to keep doing it, I bet you. Anyway, though, I'll stop yapping about him. I want to drop a little bonus clip for you here that I think serves as a beautiful showcase of what driving streams are like. This puts a nice bow on the whole genre.
Where's it at? Can you post it again? Tega Ecstasy. I just hit a car.
What a nice little smile she gives there at the end. This is content, baby. It's, oh man, it's despicable. She literally only looks at the road one time while driving in this whole clip. The second time she looks at the road is when she's about to hit that other vehicle. She is only looking at her stream chat, putting on like a performance like, "Where's it at? Can you send it again?" And then just like laser focused on the chat, waiting for whatever link or something to be dropped there, and then looks down at, I assume, another phone or something, never even looking at the road while actively driving. Oh my god, it's chef's kiss. This showcases everything that's wrong with driving streams in general, all in one nice, succinct, complete package. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this huge trend of driving streams from the worst drivers on the road. It's just so trash, and I feel really bad for all of the innocent people that are going to be sharing roads with these people without knowing it, because right now their lives are being gambled with for the sake of these terrible content driving streams. Now, I know in these instances the streamer does get banned for like a day or two, which isn't a real deterrent because then they just come back and do it all over again. So it's not actually effective at stopping it, and I don't think there's ever going to come a time when any of these streaming platforms say, like, okay, this is now a bannable offense if you're streaming while driving. I don't think that's going to happen because it is such a popular branch of content now, but I think it's only a matter of time before one of these kind of streams leads to either the streamer dying or someone that they hit dying. I think it's 100% going to end in tragedy at some point, then there might be a change. But until then, probably nothing. Anyway, though, that's about it. See ya.